All right, welcome everyone. This is Steel Mace Flow class. Today's workout is a combination of EMODM and Amrap. EMODM stands for every minute on minute, so we'll be doing 4 reps, squat, uppercut lunge, lateral lunge. I'm trying to get that done in 1 minute, using the remainder as rest, and doing that 12 times through. So every minute on the minute for 12 minutes. Our Amrap, and I wrote this in the chat bar for you guys at home. Amrap is 10 bent rows, 8 uppercut to reverse warrior 2, and 6 sit through hips. So it goes 10, 8, 6. I'll walk you guys through everything. Please start with your feet hip distance apart. Look down at your toes. See that your toes look like the number 11 or water skis. So they're neither poking out or in. Your knees are stacked right over your ankles. Take a moment to settle in and just start with a little bit of bouncing. So keep your heels on the ground as you bounce. Inhale through the nose, slow down your bounce. Exhale through your mouth, ha. Try it again, inhale and exhale. So as we recover in between our rounds, we use a technique called the Chug Breath. The Chug Breath goes like this, inhale, pause for a brief moment, exhale, 4 times by the mouth, and come back to center. Inhale, circle, sweep your arms up, look up. On your exhale, press your palms to prayer in front of your heart. Bring a micro bend to your knees, start to rip the ground apart under your feet, lengthen and traction up through the crown of head. Recruit your pelvic floor in TVA. See that your hands rest just right in front of your sternum, your shoulder blades are drawn down and back. Again, inhale, circle, sweep, arms up, look up. Stretch your neck a little bit here, and exhale, hands to prayer. One more time, inhale, big cleansing breath, grounding breath, tearing the ground apart, we're recruiting pelvic floor, and exhale, hands to prayer. Start with neck mobility, place the hands on the sternum, start with neck slides forward and back, 5 repetitions in each direction. Take a look at your feet, see that your arches are drawing in and up as you press on the outer edges of your feet continuously. Take this time for you today. It's definitely gonna be a vigorous workout, so enjoy the warm-up. Use it as an opportunity to kind of wake yourselves up today. Come back to center. Neck slides to your right and left. Keep your chin level with the ground as you do your neck slides. Feel free to stretch your jaw open a little bit if you'd like. Release any tension from computer screen or desk screen. If you have a hard time moving to your right and left and you find your neck just won't budge, try going 45 degrees to your right, 45 degrees to the left. So kind of jutting out and cutting the difference. Over time, the neck will mobilize. Come to circles. So forward, left, back and right. Forward, left, back and right, and then smooth out your circles, keeping the chin level with the ground. Hi, are you trying to come to the 5:30 class? Or have you already been in here before for a class? For a class to take it? You can come in, I just have to take your thermometer check. Go ahead and just leave your shoes outside. All right, come back to center. We'll just have Aaron lead the warm-up, or not Aaron. Wow. We'll have Allie and Andrea lead the warm-up. They're coming on. Don't tilt your chin all the way up and back. Chin down towards the chest. Inhale and exhale. All right, come back to center. Take your ear to your shoulder. Big inhale. On your exhale, soft knee bend. Absorb the shock. Switch sides. Reach the opposite jawbone up. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take your time, moving with your breath. And then come back to center. Inhale, rip the shirt, extend your arms back. On your exhale, shooting around, hollow body. The maces are in the side room. Inhale, open the arms out. Make sure to come early next time, like 5 minutes early, okay?
They came early and they took me.
Oh, well, I was here at 5. Just come a little early next time. Okay. Keep going, guys. Cool, you're good to go. Maces are here. And then I recommend this spot right up here. Cool. Last one, inhale and exhale. Good. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Back to center, arms out to a T, pack your shoulders, slide to your right and left. And what's your name? What is it? Vanya, nice to meet you. You can come on right over here. First Mace class? Awesome. We've got several new Mace people, we've got several members here, and then we've got a few people doing a 14-day challenge as well. Keep your feet hip distance apart. Welcome, and make sure to pre-register online for the in-person classes next time too. Inhale. Come back. All right, so today's practice, as we go into these different protocols, the Emodum, the Amrap, we're gonna be moving at a high tempo at first. So you're gonna go into a little bit of oxygen debt, totally normal, take care of yourself, come back to center. Thoracic circles, follow me, chest expansion, slide, round, opposite side. So if you go into a little oxygen debt, you need to pull your mask away a little bit, you need to take water or slow things down, do what you need to do to take care of yourself. Know this is a safe space. If you ever need to leave the room, take a little walk outside, feel free. I try to keep the fan circulating as best as I can too with filtered air. I'm so grateful that the smoke is gone too. Jeez, we were like in an apocalypse for a little bit. Shoulder screws, feet hip distance apart, so underneath of your hip bones. Elevate, rotate, screw the shoulder down, and screw. Elevate, rotate, screw down, and unscrew. Keep your fists really tight. Option to add diagonal squat. So those of us new to Mace, the warm-up is really critical to prime all of the motor units in your rotator cuff. So we're looking at elevation, rotation, and scapular protraction to keep your shoulder nice and safe as you swing that mace. We're also looking at torque. So if you came a little late, feet always hip distance apart, tear the ground apart under your feet so that you can generate torque in your legs. This will really help as you're starting to use the mace. Come back to center, shoulder shrugs, up, down, and back. So when the feet start to go out like this, what happens? Our hips come into external rotation and we start to imprint that in the fascia. So really critical with a lot of these movements, especially in the squat and in the lunge, that we're training the feet to be in a neutral posture. Definitely, there'll be some ones where you're open hipped as well. Just make sure you keep an eye on your stance. All right, come to hands to hips, pelvic tilts back, tuck forward, tilt back, tuck forward, nice. Tilt, option to hook the thumbs, rounding the back like a C. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last one, tilt back, accentuate the lumbar curve, forward, round the back, stretch, and back to center. All right, so first thing on the list here, we're gonna do some core priming. So go ahead and make your way to the ground in a spine intelligent way. See if you can get there from a full flat foot squat. Test your form, peel one hand back, have a seat. Lie down on your back. Point your toes, see that your pelvis is neutral. Drive your elbows into the ground like this. Keep a slight little bit of curve underneath your back. Lift your right leg to tabletop, hold. Lift your left leg to tabletop, hold. Stretch your arms out, palms face. Reach your right toe down, hold. Raise it back up. Flat your knees, 10 repetitions each side. You can have your hands behind your head to support your neck. You're maintaining a hollow body, but you're not compressing your spine onto the back of the floor. If you want, you can keep your head on the ground if you need to modify. Think about co-contracting your pelvic floor. It's kind of stopping the flow of urine midstream. Tightening up the B line, so the line of fascia between your hip bones. If you want to palpate those, you can stick your fingers in there, right in medial of your hip bones. Draw it in. Contract your internal and external obliques on the side of your side body is responsible for rotation, side bending. Couple more. Just doing transformation. Your 6 weeks to flow online course for the core fundamentals. Last one. Rest. Windshield wiper the hips side to side. Knees drop right and left. Right and left. Cool. And then come back to center. Point your toes, contract pelvic floor, TVA. If you're not sure how to activate your TVA, take your 2-piece fingers like this, place them in 2 inches from your hip bones, do a cough. And instead of coughing, like when that bulged out, I want it to go in. So when you increase your intra-abdominal pressure, it poofs out like a balloon. Do the opposite and let it go flat so you get really thin. Does that make sense? Thumbs up if it makes sense. Thumbs down if you have no idea what I'm talking about. Thumbs up if you get it. Thumbs up, down if you don't get it. Cool. Just checking. So here we are. At home, I know you guys are very versed in this. So from here, legs one at a time, hands behind the head, lift your head and shoulders. You should be quivering a little bit here. Now straighten your arms, your legs, come into a hollow body. Internally rotate your thighs, straighten out your legs all the way, should be hard and solid. Head is off the ground, shoulders are off the ground. Good. Come back to the starting position. So here is your rest. And again, exhale, straighten the legs. Option to extend your arms and hold teacups on top of your hands. Good. Toes are pointed, thighs are spiraling in. Get tight in your legs. 5 more. Come back, brief rest. Exhale, hollow body, hold. If this is challenging for you, the modification would be to increase the angle so your feet are not going to be as low to the floor, they're more at a high angle. So here to here, just working on getting everything tightened up. Last 3. Breathe out as you come into the hold. Last 2. And last 1. Grab the knees, rock and roll forward. Grab the knees like this. Pack your shoulders, feet nice and wide, elbows drive down. Spinal rock, so articulate down 1 vertebra at a time, lift your hips. Grab your knees, inhale. Hold, create a little traction, a little torque here. Chest pulls through. You don't need to be vertical, you can be leaning back a little bit. 5 reps of spinal rock. Exhale, roll back. Inhale, grab your knees, lift the chest, hold. Exhale, roll back, feel your core. Inhale. Nice job at home, guys. Exhale. Nice Kristen, nice Vicky. Good, you guys are pros. Last 2. On your last one, see if you can stand up, wide feet. You can use fist for wrist or come to here. Try it again, roll back. Plant your feet wide. When you plant them close together, it's really hard to get up. The modification, you roll back, watch. Fist for wrist, hold, reach, reach. Good, try it again. Roll back, fist for wrist, good, reach. Straight arm like you're shaking someone's hand, reach. Yes, drive up. Awesome. Don't worry if it's your first day, that's gonna get better, but that functional get up is kind of what we're after. All right, 1 more core primer and then we'll get to the mace. Make sure I have all my wires connected. Okay, so take your functional squat. Slow as you can go, hands to the floor. Step out to a plank, meet me here please. Micro bend your elbows, pack your shoulders, squeeze your glutes on like you mean it, straighten your elbows almost all the way, but not locking them out. Knees down, push back, child's pose. Step forward, right leg, on outside of right hand, outside. Squeeze knee against the arm, squeeze your back glute on. Unfurl your back foot, level 1. Level 2, curl the back toe under, lift the knee, hold. Lower the knee, press back, child's pose. Those of you guys that know this move, go ahead and do your 10 reps. Beginners, listen to my cueing. Curl back toe under, lift the knee, charge up your back glute, corkscrew your hands into the floor every single time. Aim to 8 reps, beginners. The purpose of this particular drill is we're building strength and stamina to be able to hold a plank. So we're training that under a little bit less load, generating lots of torque. Yep, keep going. Power back. A level 2, when you build the mobility, step back to plank and outer lunge. Plank to outer lunge, omitting the child's pose. Level 3, jump switch. Keep going, guys. We're doing at home, looking good. Good, tone the back glute a lot. Good, spread the fingers all the way out to the webbing, scoot your hand all the way to the foot. Squeeze. Good, nice. Good. See that the foot and hand literally connect. There's no gaps. They're literally connected here. Good, pack your shoulders and hold. Good, hold here. Good, straighten out this leg all the way. Tone this back glute. Squeeze hard, knee against arm. So this here, in. Yes, that's the torque. Keep going, guys, couple more. Nice, solid form here. Good, tone the back glute. Awesome. Fingers spread wide. Torque in your hands, meaning external rotation and shoulder pack. Yes. Good. All right, after your last one, press back to downward facing dog. From your down dog, inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees, listen carefully, jump wide, landing in flat foot squat. Arms straight ahead like you're shaking someone's hand. Arms are straight, triceps are on, heels are down. Drive up, pack your shoulders at the top, and rest. Okay, let's grab our mace. So first round, we just learn all the things. The second round, we'll do our timed rounds. Feel free to take a little water. If you need to lose a layer, we're totally body friendly here. If you want to train in a sports bra, up to you. All right, let's learn our exercises. Please pick up your mace when you're ready. So you got your globe, your mid grip, and your handle. This is a warrior position. Feet are placed hip distance apart, shoulders are packed. Inhale through your nose and exhale. Reach up with your mace, so right hand goes up to the top. Bring your mace closer to your solar plexus there, good. Rip the mace apart as it travels to your solar plexus. Good. Rip the ground apart with your feet. Rip the mace apart with your hands and do both simultaneously. Good. Now crush your mace with your hands while still tearing the ground apart with your feet. From here, slide your mace to a prayer position and hold. From here, pack your shoulders. Rip the ground apart, thumbs are open. Slide your opposite right hand down the mace. Grip confirmation, rip, and crush. Try it again. Glide the mace to a prayer position, hold. Guide the opposite hand down, rip, and crush. The mace is always arriving at your solar plexus, so it's not out here. It's closer to your body and down a little bit. Good. Slide the prayer, rip, and crush. Good. Good. And just a heads up, we do have a dressing room back there if you need it. So right here, rip and crush. So keep the mace underneath your chin as you transition it. Under, over grip. Good. So under, over grip. We'll start again here. Under, over. Slide the hand down, prayer. Good, slide the opposite hand down, rip. Rip the ground apart, rip the mace apart. Find your hip hinging squat. Stand up, squeeze your glutes hard. Tone your core, rip the mace apart, crush. That's your torque, yes. Elbows equidistant here. And those of you guys with the shorter mace, I highly recommend getting a 10-pound just to have it with you when you feel ready. Rip and crush. Simply because the mace are longer and they do better for tall-bodied humans. When you're ready. Rip and crush. Gentle, you guys keep the 7 with you though. Just keep the 7 in case you need it. Squat, that's 1. 4 repetitions on each side. So that's 1 and 1, 2 and 2. Sweet. And make. Good. Awesome. So first exercise, 4 ballistic squat switches, followed by 4 uppercut lunges. So watch my transition. As I finish, I need to go quick. So I flip the hand over, bring the mace to the right side. Make sure you have enough room to step and you're not going to trip on anything. So mace is on the right side. Rip and crush. Arms are straight and mace is parallel to the ground. In order for that to happen, we need to slide the mace back a little bit. Yes, not a lot, just a little. Tone your core. Good. From here, cross body bottom into an uppercut. So mace goes over the left shoulder. Try that again. Keep the mace close to you as it travels. Find your uppercut. And again. So level 1, you might just start with the uppercuts today, omitting the lunge. Another modification is a static lunge. Looks like this. Jump in when you're ready. 4 reps each side. Power breath. Exhaling on the work phase. Static lunges for level 1. Level 2, step forward into a dynamic lunge and step back. Really important as you're stepping into a lunge. Pause and hold. Do your legs have torque? Meaning, is there external rotation? Are you taking a big enough lunge that if you were to place your knee on the ground, your legs are 90 degrees on both sides, like this, versus a crouching lunge, which would be here. So step forward, nice and wide, feet on railroad track. Switch sides, mace on the other side. So as I switch, this is called a bayonet switch. charge the mace forward, let it roll off the fingertips, grab it with the other side. Confirmation, shoulders packed. Everyone turn your glutes on as you're standing there. Squeeze your glutes on, squeeze your core on without holding your breath. Cross body bottom, uppercut, hold. Back through cross body bottom, over grip. Try it again, uppercut, level 1. The easiest modification is just uppercut. Next variation, a static lunge with an uppercut. Here to here. Knee is just hovering, feet are hip distance apart, body is upright. Look, your arms should be 90 degrees, so pull back with your right hand a lot. Just get used to the tools. It's your first day. We're just feeling the information for your nervous system. Do your best. Dynamic is here. Keep yourself safe. Pack your shoulders. Control your core. Tighten up your core a lot. Here, as you step. Yes. Good. Now hold your core tight as you step. Yes. Much more stability. Shorten up your stance a little bit. See that your feet land hip distance apart every single time. Yes. Good. Now step back to that hip distance apart. Good. So I'm going to coach a lot in this class, guys. If it seems like I'm giving you a lot of cues, it's just because I want you to be safe and get the most out of the functional movements. Take your time. All right, thumbs up if you're good on the uppercut lunge. You guys good at home? Sweet. Okay. And those of you guys that know the exercises, feel free to iterate on them. You know, go faster if you need to. Just remember how it was when it was your first time. All right, feet nice and wide, toes pointed 45 degrees out. Under over grip, mace globe on your left. Squeeze your quads on, squeeze your glutes on. From here, start to bend your outside leg, so that's your right leg, hold. Come back through prayer. And then come into a lateral lunge. Notice in this lunge, this is a martial arts style lunge. In conventional lunging, your feet would be parallel. Let's try that again. So new folks, watch me do as I do. Wider feet, please. Under over grip. Yes. Toes both point out 45 degrees the whole time. Yes. Start to hip hinge, send your glutes back in space, hold. Check your alignment. So elbow and globe and shoulder in one line. This leg is bent, this leg is bent, this leg is straight. Yes. Prayer, hold. Bend your opposite leg. Right leg is bent, yes. Good, stick your butt back a lot. So this is our lateral lunge. You got 4 reps on each side. Cool. Last one. All right. So let's do a round. It's just a test mock 1-minute round and see if you can get 4 ballistic squats each side, 4 uppercuts, 4 lateral lunges. All the extra time is rest. Then we'll pick it up again. But I just want to go through one practice round and I'll teach you the other exercises. Okay, so we're going to see if we can actually make it in a minute. Grab your mace, find your under over grip, mace on the right side, mace globe. Okay, see our modem. Okay, follow me, do as I do. 4 squats, go. Squat 1 and 1. Feet hip distance, 2 and 2. Parallel feet, please. 3 and 3. 4 and 4. Mace on the right side, uppercut lunge. Step forward left, uppercut 1 and back. Uppercut 2 and back. Uppercut 3 and back. Uppercut 4. Bayonet switch, charge forward. Mace on the opposite side. Step forward right leg, 1 and 2. Good. 3 and 4. Lateral lunge, 1 and 2. Don't worry, new folks, if you lost count, I have a solution for you. Do your best. Woo. And rest. So those of us that couldn't get that all done, your job is to go 3 reps of everything. If you still can't get it done with 10 seconds of rest, 2 reps of everything. Still can't, 1 rep of everything. Okay? Try the 3. All right, let's try another practice round, guys. So the one I saw people getting hung up on, so the lateral lunges are just like they're just like squats. Same hand movement, so try it out with me. So feel, this is a squat, switch, squat, switch. squat, switch. When you're doing a lateral lunge, the same hand movement. Single-legged squat, switch. Single-legged squat, switch. Try it out, okay? Woo. Really important when you're doing lateral lunges, you want your mace to be the same angle as your straight leg. So switch the globe around, yep. And just feel, does that line up? Sit your butt back a lot, tone your core, yes. And switch. Woo. So this is one of the more advanced classes. When you're first starting out with Mace, don't worry, it's a lot of coordination, but take your time. You guys are already rocking and rolling. Okay, I'm gonna move on to the Amrap. So if we're learning the Amrap first, feel free to finish up that round. For our Amrap, Mace here, right hand faces out, crush your Mace, punch your knuckles down towards the floor, right leg back. Bent over row, so eye of the elbow faces forward, row, 1, row 2. Hinge your body forward so that you're using gravity, your back is parallel to the ground, you're looking down at the floor in front of you, versus this. So see the difference between this, I'm just using my traps. Here, wrap the eye of the elbow forward, think of like T-Rex arms, like this, yes. Here to here. Switch sides, we'll just do about 5 reps for practice. Over grip. Rip, 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 crush. Pull your elbows towards your lowest ribs, yes. Think of like chaturanga. We're trying to get strong at chaturanga, right? So you're using the mace as an opportunity to drill that. 5 reps, go ahead. 5. Exhale. Show me the eyes of your elbows. Good, now pack your shoulders. Keep the eyes of the elbows facing forward as you row. Yes, you feel the difference? Elbows brushing your ribs, hold. Yes, rip the ground apart. Woo. Okay, another round, level 1, folks, just uppercut lunges. If you want to modify at home, guys, level 1 is just another round of 8 and 8 for uppercut lunges. Over grip, right side. And then our advanced folks, I'll give you guys a variation. So another round of those uppercuts. Uppercut 1, go ahead. Uppercut 2. Our level 2 folks, watch. If I uppercut forward, I keep the mace here and step back into open hip posture. Everyone else ignore me, just our members that have been doing this for a while. So it's here, uppercut. Here to uppercut position, drive back, open the hip. Switch sides. Nice, you guys. This will give our level 1 people an opportunity to really drill that uppercut. So switch sides when you're ready. Uppercut, level 1 folks are just here. Practicing that uppercut. Feet hip distance apart, own your stance. Point your feet straight ahead. Body upright, hold. If you're doing the level 2, uppercut, glide back, open the back foot, warrior 2, and stack. Over grip, uppercut. Open hip, warrior 2, and stack. And those of you guys at home, if you feel comfortable trying the reverse, go right ahead. Nice. Cool. As you finish your last one, Maces. Woo! Sweaty upper lips. Okay. Final exercise, the sit through hip squat. Hinge. Meet me here, please. Try getting there with a neutral spine. So you squat, hinge forward, corkscrew the arms into the floor. Level 1, swivel the knees to the right, hold. Center. Swivel knees to the left, hold. And center. Notice my feet are, one foot is folding over. So this foot folds. Yes, all the way. Yes. Knee is lifted. Center. Try it again. Fold. Center. Other side. Fold the foot over. Good. Nice. And read. Don't place your knee on the ground. Just come all the way over and hover. So you can try sitting on your knee here. Sit like this. Level 1 people. Knee facing that way. This knee. Close it. This knee. Turn it in. Okay. So we're here. Swivel, have a seat, hold. This is a drill for level 1 people just getting used to swiveling onto the foot. Swivel, have a seat. I like to do these even in my advanced workouts. We're here. So notice the difference. If I just curl my feet over like this, I can't even do it like this. The purpose of folding the foot over. We're trying to lengthen the fascia on the front side of the foot, right? So that in poses like up dog, we have that mobility. So let's try it again. Swivel, fold over your left foot, hold, hover your hip directly behind your wrist. Level 2, lift the hand. This is one of the hardest exercises for beginners to learn. Just do your best and don't get hurt. It will get easier, trust me. Good, last 2, and last 1. Cool, as you finish, push back to a flat foot squat and rise up. Take a little water if you need it. What did we learn? What's one thing that stood out to you about one of those exercises? One thing you learned. Warrior 2 lunges, cool. Anybody else? What'd you learn? Just one thing. We can go back to you. Reed, what'd you learn?
That I had a week before.
Okay, what did you learn that was a technical skill about handling the mace? Uppercut, cool, movement and form. So the key components of swinging a mace: grip confirmation, shoulder pack, and neutral spine. You guys are gonna crush it, have fun with it. It's a butt kicker. Does anybody have any questions before we get started? So we're starting with this circuit here, 12 minutes, every minute on the minute. 1 minute of rest in between, and then right into Amrap. The nice thing about Amrap is you can go at your own pace. So you can do 2 rounds in 12 minutes if you'd like. I'll be demoing for beginners, so please follow me. I'll be demoing a lot of the level 1 stuff. I'll cue verbally the level 2 stuff for you guys. You guys ready at home? Do you guys have any questions? All right, sweet. Well, we are ready. Let's do it, guys. You guys pumped? You guys scared? Hopefully not scared. Hopefully you're here to play and express yourself. Ballistic squats, 4, and our level 1 people, 3 reps. Under, over grip, feet hip distance apart. So remember, it's here, stand, squeeze glutes, switch, squat, squeeze glutes, switch. Sound good? 3, 2, and begin. 3 or 4 reps, your choice. Nice. Use your power breath. So breathing out on the work phase. As you finish your 4, over grip on the right side. The globe is in the back. Uppercut, forward left leg, and back. Try to get into a rhythm of trusting your exercises, knowing which comes next. Bayonet switch, mace is on the opposite side, over grip. Feet hip distance apart. Level 1, just the uppercut, no lunge. Good. Level 2, add your lunge. You have 20 more seconds, guys. Lateral lunges, wide stance. Same ballistic arm switch. Now you're just bending one leg at a time. Good. And stack wherever you're at. Please stack your mace. Chugging breath. 3, 2. Feet hip distance apart. Go. Under, over grip. Yes. The nice thing is you get 12 tries. You get 12 tries to get the round, to get those transitions. Over grip, uppercut. Take out the lunge if you need to. Just the uppercut. Nice, good. Step forward with your opposite leg. Yep, step forward, opposite leg, awesome. Bayonet switch. And then Abby, over grip. Yes. Globe in the back. So here, mace on this side, yes. Those of us that are not having adequate rest time, if you do not have 15 to 10 seconds or 15 seconds of rest, you need to chop down your reps to 3 or 2. Stand it up. 7 seconds, everyone's up for rest. 3, 2, so level 1 folks, 3 reps only, 1, and 1. Stay with me, 2, and 2, 3, and 3. Over grip, right side. Uppercut, 1, 2, quick forward, quick back. 3, bayonet switch. Other side. Uppercut lunge, 1, quick, 2, better. 3, under, over grip. Lateral lunge, 1, 2, So much better, you guys. Now you're getting the timing. Awesome. Yes, so much better. Woo. And recovery breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. All right, under over grip. Begin. 1. Squeeze the glutes at the top. 2. Squeeze. Narrow feet, please. Hinge back with your hips. Over grip. Lunge. 3 to 4 reps. 2. All the way down. Rip and crush. Grip confirmation. Shoulder pack. Core tight. Option to just do your uppercuts. Good. Nice level 1. Lateral lunge. Get there with some snaps. Find your style. So we're here. Prayer. Switch. Here. Widen out your feet a little bit there, Sven. Good. Nice read. As you finish your 4 and 4, warrior stance, recover. Chug it out. Inhale and exhale. Get ready. 3, 2, and 1. Squat and switch. Feel free to break it down into 2 reps if you need to. Good. Finding just your uppercuts. Modify if you need to. You can just do body weight only if you need to. Do you need some modifications? Do you need modifications or anything? The knee hurts a little bit. So definitely modify. What I'm seeing is you're toed out and your knee bending first. So all the force goes here. Instead, stay high. So squats should look like just sitting your butt back. Just to work on loading your glutes instead of your quads. So here. You know it's hard when you work in your biomechanics. Take that out, hold. So you still knee bend. You bent your knees first and all the load went here. So remember our warm up, we did pelvic tilts. 8 seconds to recover. So you're literally tilting back, ripping, holding and loading your glutes. Try it out. Keep going, guys. Switch. Good. So the pattern for you, every single time, you always bend your knees first. Put your mace down for the squat ones and put your fingers here. Create a fold. Bend your knees a little bit. Hold. Now tighten up your core. You feel that? Stand up, squeeze your glutes at the top. Squeeze with the neutral hips. Fold. Good. And back. So the purpose of having this is so that you get the feedback of the fold. Yes. Does that feel better? So omit the ballistic squat with the mace and just do the air squats here, eventually here. Yes. Now your glutes are going back first. Oh, don't revert back to the old form. Hips back first. Yes. 10 seconds, guys. Whew. All right, 6 down, 6 to go. 3, 2, and 1. I'm gonna check on our virtual students at home. Do your modifications, guys. All right, let's see it, guys. Where's that torque? Where's your mace, Vicky? She's doing a mod day, a low day. Leah, looking good. Nice, adding that 360. Love it. See it, Kristen. Sweet. Kristen, widen out your feet a little bit wider in the back, please. So like almost all the way to the edges of your yoga mat. Step forward like you're on railroad tracks. Good. Awesome. And then Vicky, if you're using a ghost mace, crush that ghost mace like you mean it. Hold your fist nice and tight. Good, you guys. Keep it up. 10 more seconds, guys. You can do it. Go into your own flow zone. Find your breath. Good. Nice. Don't worry about how low the mace gets to the floor. Worry about shoulder pack spin. So pack here. Come into your lunge. Pack. Yes. And switch. 3, 2. Round 8. Here we go. Air squats for modifications. Finding our hip hinge. And eventually you'll have your hands here. Hip hinge as if your hands are in the crease. Hold. Up top. Yes. Tighten up your core. Good. Drive up. Squeeze glutes and hold. Hip hinge. Squeeze glutes. Pack shoulders. Hip hinge. Tuesday 8:30 class would be a really good one for you. It's all body weight mechanics. Don't do the knee bend. Hip hinge. Yes. That's it. Got to retrain that form. Good. Stagger a little bit, ladies, to collision. 20 seconds. Good. And Abigail, remember, the mace should be lined up with the long leg. Good. Yep. And switch. 10 seconds recovery. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. 2 more rounds only since we already did our first 2. These are our last 2. Begin. Ballistic squats or air squats. Go. Finding your form, finding your hip hinge. Good. Uppercut lunge. Torque in the legs as you step. Good. Power breath. Good. Nice. And then Sven, lift your foot as you step. Own that landing. Lift, drive, and step. Good. All the way to the left side, Sven. Mace here on the left. Good. Step forward, right. Yes. Good. Under, over, grip. Under, over. Following these if you remember them. Under, over, read like this. The hand by the globe is always under. Yes. Other leg. Good. And switch. Okay, beginners, I'm going to do the whole round with you. Here we go. Under, over, grip. Ballistic squat switches. 1. And 1. 2. Come through prayer. Yep, sit your butt back a lot. Good. Say hi, under, over, grip. Yes. Uppercuts. Power breath. It's a lot of work. It's definitely hard with the mass, so pace yourself. Take your time. You do 2 reps in a round, that's fine. You just do uppercuts, that's fine too. Lateral lunges look like this. Here. Prepare to take a heart rate, guys, after this round. 3, 2. Mace is down, recover 15 seconds, and then we'll take our heart rate. So to take heart rate, 2 peace fingers here. Eventually we'll get to phase 3 and not wear masks. 3, 2, and count. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and stop. What'd you get, Reed?
Well, we're not going to watch it. It says 107.
107, okay. You don't know? Shout out your number. 32. 32. Just for 15 seconds. So you take that number, you multiply it times 4, and that's your estimated heart rate for that round. Take a sip of water if you have water. If you need water, it's in the back. There's cups. Quick one-word check-in. How did that first round feel? Reed. One-word check-in for how that round felt. Amazing. What's the essence of what your mind experienced in it? Flow state. Flow state. Flow state. Invigorating. And yours was just good. Do you have any other feedback of the essence? Mid-bot, yes, activation, mid-back, awesome. One word check-in. Cool. So oftentimes when I have classes, I'll say do a one-word check-in for that round. So what I'm asking is the essence of your inner experience during the training, okay? All right, guys, let's do our Amrap. Here we go. Grab your maces. 10, 8, 6. Level 1 people, just follow me, and I'll show you guys all the moves. Level 2, go ahead and go at your own speed. As many rounds as you can in 12 minutes. 3, 2, and begin. Okay, so bent rows. Level 1, folks. Mace globe is on the right. Take a staggered stance. Wrap the eye of the elbow forward. Row for 1. You can cut your reps in half if you need to, if this is too much. 3. Pack your shoulders. Dig your back foot into the floor. Stick your butt out a lot. Wrap the eye of the elbow forward. Bend your front leg a lot. Bend the front leg. Good. The left leg. Good. Once you get to your 10, stack and switch. Crush that mace. Bring it down close to your body. Punch your knuckles towards the floor. Row. Those of you guys at home or here. Packing the shoulders. 10 repetitions, nice and slow, working on the slow burn. So you're rowing your elbows close to your body, like your arms are brushing your ribs. As you finish, uppercuts, 8 and 8. Only 12 minutes, guys. Do as many reps as you can. Mace starts on the right. Good, step forward with your left leg. Left leg. Good. Modify if you need to with just the uppercut. If you have any knee pain, modify and just uppercut, or you can work on just a static partial lunge like this. Static meaning you're not stepping forward actively. Switch sides when you're ready. 8 and 8. Uppercut. Option to step into your lunge. Level 1, when you get to your sit through hip, it's here, swivel, option to lift a hand, swivel, center, lift a hand. Look down at your fingertips. The tendency is the feet will wander way the heck back here. Keep everything close and contracted. Just try sitting back on your hips, swivel. Keep your butt really low. I'm gonna come around and help people. Good, all right, so read. Let's work on just loaded. Guys, a regression for sit through hip. Loaded beast hold, sit your butt back. Reps of that. Corkscrew arms in the floor, hover knees above the ground. Sit your butt back, like squish a bug between your knees. Torque and lats on, yes. Repeat that. Squish the bug, hold. Good. What this does is it trains you to keep this loaded so then you can swivel, keep your butt lower to the ground. Nicely done, guys. Keep it up. How you guys doing at home? Nice, Leah. Kristen, if you need any help, come talk to me. Good. Kristen, elbows much closer to your body, and then choke down on your mace so that you have a lot of leverage. Towards the other side. Yeah, leverage. Good. One hand at the end of the mace and one hand shoulder distance. Good. So, Kristen, like this. One hand at the end of the mace, one hand here versus, yes, we're here. Back is flat. Good. 3 minutes down. If you need modifications, just keep your body moving. Do the body weight only. Can I give you a modification? Which one are you on?
Oh, I was just stretching a little bit.
Shoulders are tingling. So did you just start the challenge today? Did you build up to your wave, like no intensity, low intensity, moderate, and then peaking at high today?
I'm actually here with I'm
with Rena.
Connected to Rena.
Rena, yeah.
So I'm in conversations with her about, I have a lot of
This is a really high intensity class. I'm just checking in on you. Do what you need to do, but let's talk after class, okay? Cool. All right, 4 minutes down. So one thing we really work on a lot here is torque. So oftentimes if something's nagging here, it's because the lats are not playing a role. So not so much turned in. Think of your hands as like a diamond. Good, and space them out. Appropriately curl your toes under. Good, and just lift and hover and see if you can get your lats to turn on. So show me, just lift your knees. Yep, now splay your knees apart hard. Yep, pack your shoulders down away from your ears so that this part of your body turns on the lat. So here's my shoulders up, down. Yes, good. Just play with those repetitions of generating torque for now. All right, guys, we are 5 minutes in to a 12-minute skip. That means we have 7 more minutes to go. Oh, nice, and for you, scoot your feet back farther away from your hands. Load your beast first. Stay loaded, swivel, lift a hand so that your butt is back here, knee is lifted, center. Load your beast. Good, so basically, see how my knees have a big space in between them? Load your beast means squish a bug, yes. Not so much, not quite that much. Good, swivel. Good, center. See how now you have torque, swivel, yeah. I'll try to come around to everyone, give everyone a little tip. Good. Good. Pause and hold. Tighten your core. Tighten your core before you step and keep it tight. Yes. More stability. Exhale. Inhale back. Exhale, power breath. Good. It's a sound. Tightens up your core every time. Good. Awesome. Nicely done at home, guys. Good. Slow and controlled. Right. Other modifications, if you'd like, you can grab one of these. This is a 3-pounder. Take your legs like this. Do as I do. Cool. Mace in left, or club in left hand. You had it right. Okay, so if that leg's forward, the club should be this side. Squeeze your butt on. Squeeze your butt on. Now tighten up your core so that nothing's spilling out. Neutral pelvis, zip everything in. Lunge energy here. Slowly lift up, hold. Bring it back down. Squeeze your glute on. Tighten up your core. Torque. Here. Here. Feel pretty good? Here. Torque and back. 10 reps on this. Working that shoulder cast. And as you finish, you can switch sides, 90-degree arm. Glute is on, core is on. Drive it up. And then down. So play with that one and the shoulder and the squat. Okay? Just those 3 exercises. Tighten up your core. Pull everything in tight here. Yep, rigid core without holding your breath. Good. Awesome, guys. All right, so there's a lot of mechanics happening. There's a lot of room for growth. There's a lot of things that are turning on right now in your body and your mind. Can you coordinate your movement with your breath? Can you anticipate your landing as you come down? How you guys doing at home? Erin's crushing out her Amraps. If you're curious how much more time we have, 4 more minutes of Amrap. So as many rounds as you can get in your 4 minutes. All right, I'm gonna give you guys some coaching at home. What do we got? We got bent rows, uppercut to reverse, or just uppercut lunge, 8 and 8, and sit through hip. Good. Nice, and land here at 90 degrees. Nice, I love that stance here. So drive into back position, stabilizing your scapula. When your elbow comes to your rib, it signals your core to turn on. So squeeze it to your rib like you're holding a purse under there. Good. Tight. You feel that, how your core just turned on? Back position, hold. Exhale, core. Good. Inhale and exhale. Good. Keep up. Nice. Hinge it forward. I love the two-legged stance. Perfect. I have not given you any form checks yet. So we're here. Pack your shoulders strongly away from your ears. Good. Row. Squeeze your rhomboids. Good. Hinge your body forward ahead of your front foot so that your back is more parallel to the ground. So right now it's up a lot. Yep. Hang it down. Good. Row. Good. Squeeze. Good. And for this leg, external rotation. Fight it. Good. And turn this toe out. Yes. There we go. Pop up that back heel. Awesome work, you guys. Nice. Good form. Grip confirmation, Camille. So our level 2 folks, uppercut, squeeze, hold it, squeeze, rip, rip, rip as you step back and crush. Really activate your arms as you're stepping back the whole time. Squeeze, 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 rip and crush. Good. Good. Same thing at home, guys. You're doing the level 2. Nice. Good, Kristen. Nice modifications, Erin. Final 2 minutes. Give it your best. Notice your mindset. Notice what thoughts are coming up. Be with those sensations. Be with the slight discomfort. Never should exceed a 4 on a pain scale of 1 to 10. If anything's talking to you too much, regress. Work on your form, your structure. Work on your torque, core activation. You can always go back to those core warm-ups we did in the very beginning. Final 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Finish strong. As many reps as you can in your last 30 seconds. with quality form. Good. Remember, our regression is just working here before loading. That's a level 3 that you're just doing. So work on just loaded beast and torque to protect your shoulders. You want to have longevity here.
This part works well, but the part right here, I don't like so much. Injuries.
Okay. So the loaded beast, sitting back, does this hurt? And then rest. So it's just loaded beast. 3, 2, stand it up, recover. Prepare to take a heart rate. Awesome work, you guys. Okay, 2 peace fingers here. Get ready, start your count in 3, 2, and start. And stop. All right, give me a thumbs up if your second heart rate was higher, thumbs down if it was lower. It was higher or lower? Okay, so some of us higher, some of us lower. All right, air fives to everyone, nicely done. Whoop, whoop. Quick one-word check-in. What was the essence of that second round? Read. Smooth. Release. Twist. Challenge. Transition. Focus. Write yours in the chat bar, please. At home, write them in the chat bar. Focused. Breathing. All right, go ahead and take downward facing dog, guys. Leo says focus. Kristen says fluid. Vicky, I don't know. All right, so downward facing dog. Congratulate yourself on staying focused through your first HIIT class, a lot of us, or maybe second, feet hip distance apart. Inhale, roll forward, find your high plank. Exhale, lower knees, chest, chin. Inhale, baby cobra. Option for up dog. Option just hold baby cobra if that feels good to you. In up dog, hips drag towards your wrists, knees and hips are lifted. And then exhale, curl the toes under, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, step the foot through the 2 hands. Inhale, arms up, clasp the hands. See that your front knee and your ankle are aligned? Thumbs are crossed, point your fingers up, take a lateral bend to your right. Inhale, center. Unfurl your back toe to release the hip flexor. I'm gonna adjust this timer so it doesn't keep beeping here. Good. Other options, you can sink all the way forward, laterally bend, and bring your hands down to your instep. Rotate, left hand up. Hold. Unfurl the back toe so the top of the foot, back foot is on the ground. Good, back to center. Try it again. Heel it up, inhale. Look up, straight arm. Level 2, curl the toe under, lift the knee. Your back leg, warrior 2 asana. Good, all 5 fingers together. Look up at your outstretched arm for neck mobility. Good, bring it down. Press back, child's pose, hips to heels. Switch, left leg forward. Create a hand clasp. Arms are up. Okay, so pretty much everyone here is doing some sort of tracking. So today, I want you to track in your manual your rate of perceived exertion, your rate of perceived technique, and discomfort on a scale from 1 to 10. Give yourself some qualitative feedback. Track your heart rate as well, hands down to the floor. And today is a benchmark for where you're starting. You're gonna get a lot more proficient at these movements. You're gonna learn the technique and the tool. It takes time as you're training your nervous system. You're training complex movements, you're training torque and load. So just be patient. There's progress in your practice when you're consistent and patient. Press back, child's pose. Pigeon, right knee forward, left leg back. Find that pigeon setup. Good. Tent your fingers. This is the higher this foot is up, greater on the hip flexor. Don't force it. Don't force it to go too high. Wave. Exhale. You're done, guys. Exhale. You can come down and rest in pose if you'd like. Breathe. Think of one thing you did well today. Maybe it was just staying in the room the whole time. Maybe it was finally getting the cue. It finally sunk in a way that you needed it to sink in your body. Maybe it was just being able to do a full workout, a HIIT workout with a mask on and proving to yourself that you can and survive that. Press back, either child's pose or hip circles on the right side. I encourage all of you guys who are beginning to come to our Friday class. Friday, 5:30 p.m. is Steel Mace Vinyasa Prime. So child's pose on the left leg forward. That's a beginner-friendly class. It's level 1, so you're learning all about torque. It's really nice and slow. Xander teaches it. He's one of our teachers in training. He's awesome. Other good classes to come to. FlowFit on 8:30 on Tuesdays is really great for body mechanics. Try out different teachers. This tends to be a little bit more of an advanced class, so just try out the different levels and variations. Mindful mechanics is great as well. And press it back, find your hip circles. Child's pose, reset the spine. And go ahead and come to a cross-legged position. Close your eyes. If you're new to meditation, this is an opportunity to just do a quick little check-in with yourself, hands resting on the knees. So in meditation, we're looking to see that the pelvis is neutral. Palms can be either facing up, facing down, face is relaxed. Move the flesh of your sits bones. I like to kind of pull my feet open so the hips splay open a bit more. Tune into your breath. Inhale deeply, find a suspension of breath at the top, and then exhale deeply and slowly. And just take a moment to check in with your physical and energetic body. So in your physical body, where are you feeling sore? Where did you feel your motor units got recruited or activated in a new way? Take a moment to acknowledge that as you breathe in deep. And in your energetic body, where in your body felt invigorated and enlivened, and like new energy, new prana got to go to that area. Breathe in deep into that space. Recognizing the difference from the dormant area to now the prana and activation in that area. Join the hands in front of your heart. Take a moment of gratitude for showing up. It's a pleasure and honor to teach and share this practice with you guys. Namaste. Such an awesome class, such a mixed levels class today. It's always a good challenge for me as a coach to be able to go back to the basics. So thank you guys all for being here. Please spray down your mats and give your maces one spray down and just place them in the corner there. Guys at home, I'll be around if you have questions or you want to chat, just come on over and ask me questions. Awesome work today. Woo, woo. And then those of you guys that have more questions, come talk to me. Studio announcements, we have transformation coaching. We have a seminar coming up. Steel Mace Vinyasa, there's posters everywhere. We have 3 new classes happening. Restorative yoga with Rena on Sundays. Sundays at 5:30 p.m. We're bringing that class back for the winter. It's a super awesome class. Lots of hip flexor releasing, lots of restorative. Coach Roxanne is teaching core conditioning HIIT on Mondays at 5:30. It's a great one to kind of pair up. I would have this one be a high, so always doing something that's moderate the day before to prime your nervous system so you're ready. In Xander's class, Fridays, 5:30 p.m., it's the prime class as well. Thanks, guys. Have a good one. Good to see you. Okay, so I would love to help you get oriented. You came in today. I'm going to make sure these guys are unmuted. One second. Nice job, Leah. I'm going to stop recording here.